So they lag, and it looks as though Gorst is going to win it by some distance.
Looking to get the one down in the right side pocket. Okay, just short. Does the two slurp in?
In the air, in apology, before the two was anywhere near the pocket, he knew where it was going.
And come 2 rails out towards the middle. It needs to run. I think it's fine. Well, you touched on it, Phil. I mean, we are in probably one of the most humid climates you can be in, and crowd, Phil.
Well, it's absolutely.
Yeah, Gorst, more of a follow player, likes to go to the center of the cue ball, and that draw shot will tend to not carry as much as a follow ball.
But he's also the finest bad table player there's ever been. He just embraces conditions, whatever they might be, gets on with it, and
nice. It's not too bad.
It most certainly isn't. Now this time the 2 isn't in a pocket, neither is the 1.
Yeah, just short. This is 2 in a row though, break. Once he gets comfortable with it, that's big trouble. Used all the pocket there, Diaz. And first real look at him, but like a lot of these players, fearless looking player here.
Yeah, that was my first impression after just a couple of shots. The 30-second shot clock will not be in position for him.
Resembles Muhammad Sufi in a lot of ways. Yeah, just a little uneasy, probably. I think the heart rate's way up there right now. Stays here and watch the cue finish through the cue ball. Well, 8. So he's got to get through this a little bit more than you'd think. No, he's done really good. Still got to cut the 7 a little bit here.
Seven onto the 9. Gorst onto a 2-0 lead.
Just stay inside here with you, Phil, and laugh. Now there's the adjustment. We'll watch the cue ball. I think it flicked off the bottom of the 9. Short with it several times. And that was the cue ball off the bottom of the 9.
What a great venue it is for an open event. And what a great shot that was, by the way.
Yeah, man, what a heck of a hit there out of the corner pocket. Like right there, there's a great look. Pay attention to how often he follows through, even when he's just rolling the ball. It's not. Yeah, 4 to 6 inches every time is the follow through for Gorst. And look, talking about getting so much. Lie. He's so heavy behind the ears or between the ears as Jeremy Jones. Just a little.
Can't improve on this scoreline.
You expect him to. And now he's picked up the pace on the break shot, right? You can see the 1 tracking so much quicker to the side. Once it gets. Problem is, the layout just isn't there.
9-1. And Scott, you were talking about our pal Jeremy.
Well, this guy just takes no time at all. I don't know how much tournament experience he has, Phil, but very few. The focus really going into the 9 as well, though. And use the 6 as a backdoor safety. Not happy with it, Phil. He overcut it a little bit. And you know he could have got out in that position, so an opportunity lost for Gorst. Caught it fat, Phil. Went right into the green 6. Now
you heard the Fedor Gorst cut.
is so high now for Fedor. A couple of blunders here in game number 4. Diaz, yeah, a little bit cold for the 3 to lay up there.
Relentless. You don't see many
In that field, big time. Using the new cloth there, allowing the pink to slip by the 5.
As we've already talked about, so many impressive things about Gorst. One of which, genuine magnanimity
5
after the
years old, but for 25, he is extremely mature on and off the table. Yeah. Thinner than he wanted to be.
from thin to formality. In goes the 9. Fedor Gorst increases his lead.
Obviously, if you're going through pain, or, you know, there's exceptions to the rule. Marcel talked to him, the head referee.
Well, if you recall, he was forced to pull out of the... Without being indelicate, one of the great snooker stories. They played in, lasted about half an hour. He just kept going in and out, in and out. Kept going back, potting a few balls, out again.
Well, I don't. Yeah, tough to get past that ball. He wanted to catch the top side of it. Just didn't take the low ball here on fresh cloth. Yeah, just caught it too thin. So the first real look. A real
World's biggest hypochondriac, Scott. I think I'm qualified to say this. There's nothing worse when you don't feel right and you have to concentrate. It's very difficult, actually.
All right, good signs there, straight into the back of the pocket. Was a little concerned on the shot prior. Followers. It's about 54,000 followers more than me.
Of natural ability.
Yeah, he's almost got a little FSR mixed in with like a really natural player. Phil Gorst took that opportunity away from SVB.
Yeah, Gorst won that final 13-10, and he also, of course, what a hat-trick that was.
Which carried the wing ball through to the corner. Body movement there. Big body movement. The WNT TV table will do that. Yeah, that's a little bit light. You want to get out towards the left side of the table a bit more.
When I rub my stomach, Scott.
Yeah, you like a dessert or two as well, Phil?
Or 7.
Especially sitting back here just talking about pool. Carl and I need to get on it. Too good, Phil.
And Fedor Gorst is having a ball here. A very neat rack. He leads 5-1. 4 more needed. And Carlos Gomez from Venezuela, he's 2-1 up on Yannick Pongas.
All right, the 6 cooperating. First 2 racks, the one a little short of the side. Gorst made the adjustment.
Nicely done. As it was, by the way, for the aforementioned Alex Bausch.
Another match of his here soon. Watch him play. You sure can't tell that he's got a stomach ache.
I've ever heard when it comes to illness was Tom Ford, snooker player. We were in Aberdeen in the northeast of Scotland and hospital. He was due to play Steve Davis that night. He discharged himself feeling as grotty as you possibly can.
I wonder if that's on camera. Is that on camera, Phil?
I don't think it was, no, unfortunately. It was on an outside table and it was before all of the tables were streamed. But yeah, winning a match in a world ranking snooker event against Les Dodd. As I say, on one leg. So that was some going.
And Gorst, some going here. 6-1 now.
He might not be in the States, is alive and kicking. Tends to jump.
Just a little thin. So when you have to jump the ball that high, right? He had to get over 2 balls. The back arm is straight up in the air. Off Fedor's defense. I think that's what happened.
Well, if he clears up here, this rack will be over in the blink of an eye because he's that kind of player.
He's got to avoid the 6 here. Yeah, nicely done. Stayed well below it. I think he's slow. Yeah, body movement. I think he plays with body movement. There are players that do play with it. I think he's Gomez. Raulito Gomez, who also carries a lot of body English but gets the job done.
And on that theme, at the end of this, unusually for Fedor Gorst, the jump shot did not work.
He was a really good friend of mine, the Mexican jumping bean, like you said, Phil. He played all games very well. 3 cushion player, 10-foot, 12-footer as well. Also was. Oh, that's a good sign there, right in the heart.
Dissipated, and he's starting to find his feet a little. Oh, and then that happens, completely ruining what I was saying.
I don't even know where he was trying to go with the cue ball. Obviously, to the left side of the table. It would just be to slow it down just a touch, right? Give yourself another, literally 1.5 to 2 seconds. It makes a big difference with a fast-paced player.
Yeah, no one wants to be a party pooper and wring out all of the natural talent of these players, but you're right. Scratching against Fedor Gorst is never a recommended.
That break is just so tough to fade. Obviously the 5 and 6 side, but so tough to fade this break, and I don't think it's underrated. And I think he's all right. I think he can get to the left side of the cue ball without any trouble, which is natural to the outer here.
Well, considering the circumstances, I think he's played a really good set.
Whether to catch the one thicker or thinner.
In any sport, certain players stand their age.
Yeah, and he's really come into his own, right? Matchroom. Not a natural player. He's put in hours and hours and hours of hard work.
States. But just fell in love with the game and was determined not just to enjoy the game, but to rule it. And he's certainly ruling this match.
What's the 2 do here? Oh, it's going to dress it.
Yeah, the 5 and 6 have gone together a little. 3 time.
Yeah, that's interesting. I thought he would try to get a little bit more out towards the center, maybe playing a 4-7 combination. Can he avoid the 7 here? Oh, he was trying to make the 7, overcut the 4 so he can have position on the 4 to the lower left corner.
I'll tell you what, that cue ball, had it travelled another half an inch, might have to the centre. I was about to say it should be another rack on the board for him.
Watch the hit here, Phil. He's got it down. We're going to see more of Jose Roman Diaz, Raulito as they call him. Pretty tough draw.
There's no doubt he's got a good potting eye. 8-3.
Yeah, a little heavy there. 1 getting past the side. Yeah, just too thick. I shouldn't have said not even close. Safety that he just played there with the low outside ball that trickled behind the 8. Look at this. It was good, then it was bad, then it was good again.
World Championship, so often players look ungainly with this, and that was a prime example.
Just so quick. Yeah, he chose the defensive route. Can't really blame him with the 5 where it's at. Coming behind the 8. Gosh, Phil just touched on how good he is with the bare ball out there side, which is so good. Well, look at this. Yeah, just didn't feel like there was a real bright future there with where the 5 was.
Well, there's only one word for that. Very.
All right, needs a favorable flick here. I don't know if it has the pace.
No infraction. John Lehman said good as soon as he made contact, and that was the correct decision.
To get there without moving one of the 2 balls, being the 5 or the 6, but he did.
Fedor Gorst through without breaking too much sweat. He trebles up on Jose.